This is breaking news now from today's TMJ4.
Today marks the most deadly shooting in American history. The shooter was apparently armed with a handgun and a powerful assault rifle.
Now at 5, at least 50 people are dead and more than 50 are injured after a man opens fire inside a gay nightclub in Orlando. Officials calling this attack an act of terror and hate. I'm Katie Crowther.
And I'm George Mallet. We have team coverage of this tragedy this evening. Let's get straight to NBC National Correspondent Jay Gray, who is in Orlando with the very latest. Jay.
Good evening. We want to give you an idea of what's going on here right now. You can see the sign behind me here, that's the Pulse nightclub. Still an active crime scene right now, less than 24 hours after the deadliest mass shooting ever in the United States. Across the street in the yellow tent here, that's a makeshift morgue at this point as investigators continue their work here.
Oh my God, people are getting shot, dude.
Chaos during what witnesses describe as a slaughter.
Just bang, bang, screaming and loud noise, and the guy next to me was shot.
50 people murdered, more than 50 more wounded during an overnight killing spree at the Pulse nightclub.
I thought I was gonna die. I didn't know if I was gonna come out alive.
Dozens were held hostage for 3 hours or more inside the club until a SWAT team moved in. The suspect killed during a shootout with police. Investigators say 29-year-old Omar Mateen was the triggerman, described by federal agents as a domestic terrorist. And we now know he was questioned in 2013 and again in 2014 by the FBI over possible terrorist ties.
It has been reported that Mateen made calls to 911 this morning in which he stated his allegiance to the leader of the Islamic State.
We're also told he mentioned the Boston Marathon bombing during that call just before the attack. As the investigation continues at this popular gay nightclub, Mateen's family tells NBC News he may have carried out the most deadly mass killing in U.S. history, outraged after seeing two men kiss in Miami weeks earlier. As police and federal agents scramble to find out how and why it happened, they must now also begin the grisly task of identifying the victims.
And Pulse remains an active crime scene, and law enforcement is working the scene as efficiently and as diligently as they possibly can, while also being respectful of the remains of the deceased.
The club also serving as an agonizing reminder.
Attacks on any American, regardless of race, ethnicity, religion, or sexual orientation, is an attack on all of us.
A staggering blow to a city and nation now mourning so many lost. The federal agents say that Mateen was armed with a handgun and assault rifle that he apparently purchased legally just a few days before the attack. That's the latest live here in Orlando. Now back to you.
And Jay, have investigators revealed whether the suspect has any kind of criminal record?
Yeah, Katie, at this point, it does not look like that's the case. No criminal record. He was, as we talked about, investigated by the FBI twice in 2013 and 2014. There are also claims of domestic abuse, though there are, again, no charges filed with regards to that.
Jay Gray live for us tonight in Orlando, Florida. Thanks, Jay. Well,